admin is a massive waste of time. That's why there's Atlas, the AI-first recruitment platform built for modern agencies. It doesn't only track resumes and calls. It remembers everything, every email, every interview, every conversation, instantly searchable, always available. And now it's entering a whole new era. With Atlas 2.0, you can ask anything and it delivers. With Magic Search, you speak and it listens. It finds the right candidates using real conversations, not simply looking for keywords. Atlas 2.0 also makes business development easier than ever. With opportunities, you can track, manage, and grow client relationships powered by generative AI and built right into your workflow. Need insights? Custom dashboards give you total visibility over your pipeline. And that's not theory. Atlas customers have reported up to 41% EBITDA growth and an 85% increase in monthly billings after adopting the platform. No admin, no silos, no lost info, nothing but faster shortlists, better hires, and more time to focus on what actually drives revenue. Atlas is your personal AI partner for modern recruiting. Don't miss the future of recruitment. Get started with Atlas today and unlock your exclusive listener offer at recruitwithatlas.com.
Welcome to the Elite Recruiter Podcast with your host, Benjamin Mena, where we focus on what it takes to win in the recruiting game. We cover it all from sales, marketing, mindset, money, leadership, and placements.
I am so excited about Finish the Year Strong, and we are just a little ways away from it getting started. It is going to be the most impactful summit of the year. And here's the thing. We are taking a few sessions from the vault, from the community, from the VIP to share with you guys. These speakers are going to be speaking at Finish the Year Strong. These speakers are going to be pouring in to help make an impact, help make Q4 be the best quarter you've ever had. So make sure you get registered. Do not miss out on this opportunity. All the sessions live are free. There are two opportunities to get the replays through the community and go in VIP. But the most important thing is get a chance to be there live. Get a chance to hear these speakers. Get a chance to let them pour into you. Because here's the thing, no matter how your year has been, this is your opportunity to draw a line in the sand. Draw a line in the sand and make Q4 the best quarter yet. I will see you guys there. Make sure to get registered for Finish the Year Strong. I am so excited to have Brent with you guys today. I know Brent was just recently on a podcast in the UK, one of the biggest podcasts out there. I never really asked Brent his numbers because I just know Brent crushes it, but $2 million years?
It's all doable. And that's what I'm here to share with is just stuff from a high level, firsthand experience of things that people can do to win at a big level.
I'm going to just let you have the floor. I know from last time I had so much great feedback from you, which is why I wanted to bring you back. And you know what? This is a session that you guys can definitely learn from and how to become the inbound machine to make sure 2025 is a year that's rocking and rolling for you. So the floor is yours, Brent.
Awesome. Well, first off, I just want to thank you for putting this event together again. You know, I heard there was nearly 1,000 recruiters who registered for this, and I know the main focus or goal is purely just to get better. And I give anyone who's here just kind of props for having that mindset. And, you know, I can speak for myself, and I'm sure any of the other speakers, our main goal is purely just to give back, just to help people become the best version of what they do. And a lot of us, and I know a lot of the speakers, all this is some of us have just played this game a little longer. Maybe it's more years, more repetitions. If you really think about it, that just means more stories within recruiting. And I'm happy to do a Q&A after, like last time as well, if people have specific questions on branding, personal development, business development, what's going on in the market. I'm happy to answer those questions. But the first thing that I want to touch on is this. This is a career for a lot of us. This is not some side hustle. This is not some hobby. This is all I know for myself that I've done for 23 years. I take this very serious. And I know for myself, I want to become the best player possible. So again, if you are here, I hope that today there are some takeaways where you can feel that as well. And I'll tell you, I'm excited to learn this week as much as I am to teach or give what I'm going to call experience shares. Again, doing this as long as I have, I've seen and gone through a lot. But you know, normally I feel like Ben asked me to come on. I feel like I've kind of become the rah motivation guy, fire everyone up. But today I'm actually going to take us down a little bit of a different path. You know, I want to get a little tactical on some of the things that I'm seeing out there that I feel people can do to separate themselves. And again, win at a high level. This is big league stuff. I personally think in 2025, if you really think about it, we as recruiters and headhunters are in demand now more than ever. Think of why that is. Look back on the last couple of years. You got to understand, companies cannot miss right now. There is no desire to take bets, take gambles, get creative. They need what they need, and that means direct hit bullseye hires. I know in my industry, companies would rather go pay someone $100,000 than two newbies 50, pray, hope, and wish they work out. That means we collectively have every opportunity to deliver these companies, who are the ones that pay us, something that others can't. And you have to recall, we are headhunters. We are snipers. We are given every opportunity to show our value, our worth through the product that we hand deliver these companies on a golden platter, which is people. And I really, really want you to hear me on that. Our product is people. That means your own value, your own worth, your reputation in the market or industry you play in is directly linked to the caliber of people that you show. How serious are you taking that? Ask these questions. Are your clients questioning you when you present somebody? Are you having to show 3 or 5 people just to get one through? Or are you a sniper and you're able to get those direct hits? Ask that. This is also going to link to the topic I really want to touch on today, which am I a person of influence in my field, in my industry, in my niche, in my city? I don't care if it's a LinkedIn community you're building. Am I a person of influence, and what am I known for? But let's back up and ask this. What is the definition of influence? Influence is the power to have an important effect on someone or something. If someone influences someone else, they are changing a person or thing in an indirect but important way. So now another question to ask, how are you influencing those around you? Ask these questions. Am I so well versed on my niche that I am a person of value? Am I obsessed with the job market and what's going on? How much work am I truly doing behind the scenes to be a subject matter expert in my field? Do I know everything going on in supply chain, in construction, in accounting, in healthcare? I don't care the industry. Do I know all the latest trends or updates? How much do I know about the job market in the city I live in the city I play in and have companies that I deal with in? Am I reading the business journal? Am I talking to business owners? Am I attending networking events that stay dialed in? How much do I really know? Or you just posting jobs, gathering some resumes. Tell me you are not still playing the spray and pray game. If that is you, I'm here to tell you very clearly, you are trying to win a losing game in 2025. You are a vendor to a company and not a trusted partner. Who do you think gets more at bats? So the question to ask is, how can I influence companies and candidates? Well, from the company standpoint, do you think I can educate them on what I'm seeing in the market from a hiring lens? Can I educate them on what I'm seeing other people are being paid? Can I share examples of compensation models that others are doing? Do you think they have the insider info that we do? How else would someone know what another company down the street in their industry is doing? We are dangerous people if you have the right skills. Do you think once I know this information, that maybe all of a sudden I can influence their hiring decision? Do you think all of a sudden I can influence the speed at which they need to go at from an interview process? Do you think I can influence the compensation needed to get the good people and steal them away and give them a reason to move in 25? You see the difference? Am I a trusted, dialed-in advisor? If I'm known for that, why would they not want to partner with me? Dom, as example, we joke about this all the time. I am a better friend than a foe. You want to partner with me. I can promise you, you do not want me coming after your people. That is the brand and reputation you want to build in your industry, in your city, in your marketplace.
Finish the year strong is going to be the most impactful summit of the year. Every single summit we have held up until this point is preparing for this one, so that way it could propel you to have the strongest quarter yet. Finish the year strong. It's kicking off October 13th, and you do not want to miss this. Get registered now.
Now, on the candidate side, do you not think I can influence these people about what's going on in the job market? Because again, I'm so well versed and dialed in, I know what's happening on the streets. Do you think I can influence them when I call them and be like, hey, I think it logically makes sense for you to explore some options right now? Not for me, for you. Do I know these companies that I work with so well that when I talk to these candidates and maybe they tell me what they would be looking for, I can say, oh, I know exactly where to go. I think this one's worth it. Can I talk to these candidates and let them know and have that influence that, you know what, based on what I'm seeing, I got to be honest, I'm not really loving where you are. And here's why. And it's my goal just to get everybody I touch in the best spot possible. Can I influence these candidates that, you know what, this is a good time to go on some dates. This is not a bad time to go on, take some calls. Because guess what, Mr. Candidate? You're still in control. But I'll tell you what, there is a time and a place to say no, and it is not without looking behind that door, but without exploring some options. Do you see how all of a sudden I can influence someone? I can play mental chess with these people and build that rapport. Think of how you're doing your calls with both companies and candidates. Who's in control? Who is influencing who? You know, just like in the movie The Boiler Room with Ben Affleck, right? On every call, someone is closing someone. The only question, is it you or them? This is real talk in 25. The other area to think about, let's purely talk about LinkedIn and branding. I know that's a big topic. Well, don't you understand all of this is connected in some way to your identity? See, right now, the question to ask is, what do you see more of out there? We all see the same stuff. Do you see people trying to be an influencer or a person of influence? There is a massive difference in the two. And who do you think gets taken more serious? Who do you think gets more business from a professional setting on a professional platform? Because when you think of the word influencer, what comes to mind? For me, it's someone who's chasing likes. Someone who posts for their own dopamine hit. Well, I'm here to give you a news flash. You know what your clients like? They like results. They like responsiveness. They like you bringing them something that nobody else can. They don't care about your selfies. This is show business, not show friends. Take that to other platforms. And the reason I'm so passionate about this is I want to continue to elevate this amazing industry we play in. Because when things are hot, everybody wants a piece. Not everyone deserves that. But this is how you separate and win at the highest level against the competition you face. You want to go make 100 grand from your kitchen table? Cool. This is not for you. You want to play in the big leagues? These are the things that people are doing to win. Next time you want to post, you think about that. Influencer, person of influence. Think, am I giving value? Or am I chasing likes for myself? Because I can promise you only one of those has dollars attached to it. But now ask this, how can I give value in the feed? Gee, let me think. Maybe I can share books I'm reading, which I hope you are. Maybe I'm sharing podcasts that I've listened to. Maybe I'm sharing articles from Business Journal, Business Insider, Forbes, Inc. magazine, anything that is high level and can educate people. Because as they scroll through the feed, are they seeing me and seeing something I've shared that maybe they didn't know about on their own? Would that be of value to them? Is it possible that I could build my reputation, my name, and my brand around that? Do you think all of a sudden maybe it would attract certain caliber of people and companies to me? Influencer, influence. Because I'll tell you, this is real talk. I don't think there's ever been an easier time to win. I don't think there's ever been an easier time to stick out, to separate yourself, and to build a brand and identity around who you are. But to do that, think about what I started with. You got to play this game at a different level. This will help you do business development. Rather than just chase retainers, contingent agreements, am I always leaving people better than I found them? Think about little things like this. The difference between a $500,000 biller and $1 million or $2 million, whatever it is little things that others aren't. What if I could email these companies a document that I've created around hiring trends? Would that allow me to kind of stay top of mind, be a trusted person, someone they should know? How many people are you competing against that are doing this? Think how many people, maybe even some on this call, that are so small, transactional minded, chasing the next deal. Oh God, I need this deal. I need this 12 grand. I need this 20 grand. They're in the weeds. This is high level, long game stuff. And you have the opportunity to shift your whole brand and all the value you can bring to others if you have that mindset. I really, really want people to start to embrace that. Am I able to be a person of influence in everything I do, everyone I touch? And you tell me that doesn't shift your results here in 2025. Speaking of that, let's talk about the job market. Stop believing everything you see and read. See, I talk to recruiters every single day. A lot of these guys are speakers or on the call. There is not one person I talk to, and I only talk with hitters, who is not slammed, who doesn't have more opportunity now than before. You tell me right now, were you busier in October of 24 or March of 25? As headhunters, we are in demand now more than ever. This is the time to win. Our job is not that of a job placement firm. Stop trying to help unemployed people get jobs. Stop trying to help mediocre people with false expectations of themselves and the market land something. What did I say earlier? Your identity and your brand is being built right now solely around the caliber of people that you show. That is your identity. If you show sixes, guess what? You're a 6. If you show 9s and 10s, guess what you are and guess what you're known for. You see the difference? Do you think for 1 second I would show my clients an average Joe, a scrub? Who benefits from that? Literally, who wins? And the minute they start to question the people that you show, you're done. You've lost that trust. Every single time I present somebody, am I sure I want to put my name behind them? Am I sure I want to put my stamp of approval on this one? Every candidate, every time, to every client. ask that question before you hit send. When a high-level person of influence send this off. I kind of made it short and sweet because I really, really want this to sink in. But I hope, if nothing else, that gives some people at a very, very high level some questions to ask, maybe some shifts to make. Because again, if you want to influence people, you got to start to influence this mind to kind of play at a higher level. Otherwise, you will be competing against people who do everything I outlined, and you will be eaten alive. Last week on the podcast, I said a quote that I think everybody should write down. If you are casual, you will be a casualty. This is not the year, not the time and a place to think small, take selfies, and focus on yourself.
Well, Brent, I'll let you get back to the rest of your day. And for the recruiters out there, I want you guys to keep crushing it. And I will see you guys shortly.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Admin is a massive waste of time. That's why there's Atlas, the AI first recruitment platform built for modern agencies. It doesn't only track resumes and calls. It remembers everything, every email, every interview, every conversation, instantly searchable, always available. And now it's entering a whole new era. With Atlas 2.0, you can ask anything and it delivers. With Magic Search, you speak and it listens. It finds the right candidates using real conversations, not simply looking for keywords. Atlas 2.0 also makes business development easier than ever. With opportunities, you can track, manage, and grow client relationships powered by generative AI and built right into your workflow. Need insights? Custom dashboards give you total visibility over your pipeline. And that's not theory. Atlas customers have reported up to 41% EBITDA growth and an 85% increase in monthly billings after adopting the platform. No admin, no silos, no lost info, nothing but faster shortlists, better hires, and more time to focus on what actually drives revenue. Atlas is your personal AI partner for modern recruiting. Don't miss the future of recruitment. Get started with Atlas today and unlock your exclusive listener offer at recruitwithatlas.com.